Hey guys, you're watching this one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to an episode of Pearl Island. I think last episode we were just about to go into the Fighters Guild. So let's go in here, let's get recruited up, see if we can get another quest. The more quests we can get, the more things that we can do sort of along the way. Aha! Here we go. How's it going? Doing well, I hope. Are you here to join the Fighters Guild? Yes, I want to join. Great. It looks you look strong enough to wield a sword and shield. Let's start with a simple test. I'm going to teach you a skill. Oh, this is our first skill. Okay. It's an attack that can hurt multiple enemies at the same time. Sure, it's not very strong, but it may give you some help when you are outnumbered in battle. Use the skill to hit all 3 practice dummies. It is possible to hit all of them at once. Oh, this sounds sick. So like when we've got loads of people around us, like for example like a load of wolves. Spells and skills use special points to be used. If you don't have enough special points to use a spell or skill, you can either wait for your SP to regenerate over time, or you can drink a potion and instantly regain some. Gotcha. New quest, join the Fighters Guild. New skill added, sweep. Okay, hotkeys, hotkey it. Use a sweep. Yeah, gotcha. It's not visible to this H. Okay, so yeah, we can get rid of our hotbar and like do that with the H key. There's our 3 targets, and if we go to hotkeys, let's do it on number 2 here. Sweep 2, and then I think it was C to cast. So if I stand here, oh yeah, look at that. So it pauses time. It's like I made it like a Fallout's was a VAT system. Oh, sick. Okay, so we can hit... No way. So we hit, like, everything in a radius there. Now, I don't know actually how strong that is, but sweep those enemies, haha. Well, Charlie, I think you might have what it takes to become a great member of the Fighters Guild. Congratulations, you're in. You can now use all the resources in the Fighters Guild that has to offer. Okay. Go and introduce yourselves to some of the other members if you like. Some have services to offer. Come and see me again when you want to start your first assignment. Okay, so you've been with the guild 30 years. He looks like he sells some things. What do you sell? Oh, steel armor, dragon scale armor. I think dragon scale armor might be one of, if not the best in the game, but that's a lot of money, man. That's a crazy amount of money. We're up to 1,332. We're kicking up the cash. Do we still have that quest for Honeyview? Splitting headache, yeah! Oh, we could do that now. We might have to head back there at some point. Seen any bandits recently? No. Just researching some Fighters Guild. It has a long history. Having trouble against a specific type of enemy, I might be able to help. Ah, skills. So skills that target specific types of enemies. Goblin slice, beast slice, snake slice, undead slice, aquatic slice. So that aquatic slice would probably work really well in that sort of watery area where we nearly died north of Honeyview. That would probably work very well there. Anything upstairs? Just some beds. Nothing interesting. Okay, let's grab the quest from him then. Our first actual Fighters Guild quest. I better give you a little history lesson before you get your mission. Here at the Fighters Guild, we like to make sure all our members know exactly why they are doing their objective. We're all a team here heading towards the same goal, eradicating crime from Pearl Island. Sorry. The day the Fighters Guild is no longer needed to dish out justice to those who deserve it. Good day for us all. Long ago, the Fighters Guild was only 3 people. Harold Marin, Yusuf Rushdale, and Caspar Oxnard. They ran the guild a little different back then. Instead of one headquarter like they have now, Pearl Island was divided up into 3 areas. Marin, Rushdale, and Oxnard. Each had their own area to protect, and each had their own members to help them. Eventually, inevitably, they grew old and too weak to battle. A competition was held where the top 3 competitors would take their place as guild masters. It was a simple arena battle, not to the death, only using wooden swords and shields. Okay, so it was a friendly competition from the sounds of it. Obviously, there'd be no point having a competition if there was only 3 people remained. That is true. There wouldn't be much of a guild left. If a competitor was knocked to the ground, they were out. The 3 victors became the new guild masters, and Marin, Rushdale, and Oxnard all passed away a few years after. This is where the problem started. The new guild masters didn't see eye to eye when it came to decision making. They all had their own ideas on how the guild should be ran. It wasn't long before each area was fighting each other instead of focusing on the objective. Numbers dwindled until there were so few remaining that bandits overturned all 3 forts and have held them ever since. The Fighters Guild didn't exist for a while after, but today we are stronger and more committed than ever. We want to correct the mistake of the past members did by taking back control of all the original forts. So what's my objective? We have received information that the bandit leader at Fort Marin has fallen sick with bone rot, a horrible disease, but it does mean it's the perfect time to strike. He is weak. If the leader is weak, his followers will be too. Go there, take out the leader, he will have the key to the fort. The bandits often send messages to each other inside Fort Marin. There is sure to be information regarding the other fort's plans and weaknesses. Get those letters and return them to me. So to summarize, get over to Fort Marin, kill the leader, retrieve the key, get out of there, and find any letters involving other... Ooh, that's a big mission, man. That's not an easy, like, beginner's mission. That's like a big one. So we need to go to Fort Marin. Where is Fort Marin? Oh, Fort Marin is number 5. Can you see my mouse? I can't even see my mouse. Fort Marin is the most bottom left little castle icon there, and number 3 was number 8 was Honeyville, wasn't it? Number 8 is Honeyville. So it's back the way that we came, unfortunately, but you go down instead of up. I think that's where it was blocked off. We tried to go down there, but it was blocked off with a what was it called? With like a load of crates, wasn't it? Hey, do we need that dog? Wasn't there a quest for a dog? Man, I swear there was a quest for a dog. Maybe I'm just remembering it and we haven't found it yet. I think there's a quest to find a lost dog. They should really kick the homeless people out of the city. They make the place smell bad. Yeah, I can't do nothing with the dog at the minute. Can't do nothing with the cat. Just a guy. I'm sure there's something to do with it. Okay, there's a guy up here. He's blocking me from getting to the castle. The Queen has heard about the civilians you helped in Pearl City. Hey, she wants you to meet with her personally and say thank you. Quest complete. Find the Queen. New quest, Your Majesty. I think I needed to complete about 3 quests or something in order to get past here. But we'd already helped like 3 people, so it just said that she'd heard about the help. So we'd actually done really well. We'd sort of done it a bit too early. Have you ever been to Honeyville? I have, actually. So we'll put down here. Cucumber sandwiches, yes, absolutely. This is where me and my mother always have picnics. Now I think this here is the Mages Guild, because it's got a little icon on the front there. Yeah, Pearl City Mages Guild recruiting now. Do we go into the Mages Guild now as well then? Yeah, why not? Ward traps can be useful if you put them in a doorway for an enemy to get near you. They must set it off, damaging them. Ooh. You can buy some strong spells here at the guilds. Just need to be a member though. I use water spells. They're most effective against goblins. Apparently so, eh? It doesn't make too much sense, but maybe it did to me at the time. Hey, I can sell items to you if you join the Mages Guild. Hey, I can sell spells to you if you join the Mages Guild. I can sell spells as well. 2 people sell spells? Yes, okay. Let's join the Mages Guild then. Hello. Hey there, are you here to join the guild? We are looking for new members. I would like to join. Superb. Here at the Mages Guild, we look to unlock the magic potential within all of our students. Let's jump straight into it. I'm going to teach you a very basic fireball spell. See, so we learned sweep from the Fighters Guild. We're learning just a fireball from these guys. It doesn't do a huge amount of damage, but it's great to practice with. See if you can blast all 3 yellow crystals with the spell. If you succeed, you're in. Easy as that. Spells and skills, yep, we've already done that. And I'm sure it's going to show us how to do it. Yeah, we already know how to do that. So, okay, there's the things. So we need to... I think we'll put that on number 3. So it's got a little fireball and a 1 bar, because I think there's 3 levels to it. So if we stand back here... Okay, and it's using our magic up. But that's quite cool to be able to hit something from range. we could probably take down quite a few things a lot higher level than us with things like this, as long as we can keep the magic up. Well, you made that look easy. First time I cast a spell, I set my robes on fire. So, Charlie, I am pleased to congratulate you for becoming a member of the Mage Guild. You can now use all of the resources the Mage Guild has to offer. Go and introduce yourself to some of the members. Some of them have services to offer. Come see me again when you want your first assignment. Absolutely! Okay, let's just see what they sell then. Need a spell that changes your health. Okay. Ooh, so what? Mine. Restore. Weak blood deal. Swap 100 HP for 100 SP. Okay. So you can sacrifice your health in order to be able to cast more magic. That's quite interesting. Yeah, really quite cool. Okay. Oh, can buy at level 10. Oh, I have to be a certain level to buy these things. Look, can buy at level 10. Can buy at level 16. Okay, I'm way off that. I think I'm at level 4 at the minute, aren't I? 5. Level 5. Okay, so what do you sell then? Destruction spells. Aha, okay. Weak Fireball. Fireball, he can buy at level 10. Level 16. Ice, Water, Ward Trap. Explodes and damages enemies if walked upon. That does sound pretty interesting, actually. Doesn't it? Like placing it on the floor. Sort of. Yeah, let's buy one of them. Already know. Okay, so we've bought that. So I don't forget about it, I'm going to put it on my hotbar here. 4. Let's just put it down on the floor, see what it looks like. Okay. Okay, layering is a little bit off. I don't think it'll hurt anybody here. What if I cast another one? I can just put another one down as well. Okay, for some reason it sits on top of me, but thanks for that. So, what have we got here? Oh, a staff regen. Greatly increases the regen rate when equipped. Ah, so you won't have a weapon. So if you wanted to go full mage, you could do that. You wouldn't have a weapon, but you would be able to regen really fast. Novice robes. Plus 2 intelligence, plus 5 intelligence, plus 10 intelligence, plus 16 intelligence. Luck. Oh, you can like do all sorts. Intelligence and luck. Intelligence charisma. Intelligence and strength. Oh, okay. Apprentice, expert, master, novice stuff. Interesting. Let's get our mage mission, and then we'll head into the castle. Hey Charlie, so you're ready to start your work with the Mage Guild? Fantastic. Pearl Island is quite special. It has 3 very old ruins scattered across the island, scattered across the land. I think it's very similar to the 3 forts that the Fighters Guild has. These have 3 old ruins instead. I've been forgotten about far too long. It's time the Mage Guild steps in so we can start restoring them back to their original condition. I need you to clear out one of them for us. Gampsey Ruins is the location. It sits just north of Honeyville. Oh, so we got to go back there as well. Those annoying goblins have been attracted to the ruin by the magical aura that still surrounds it. Such curious creatures, but dangerous too. There is likely to be quite a few around the entrance, so watch yourself. Each of the 3 ruins has an underground section that could possibly be holding fascinating history and maybe treasure, but there's one problem. All 3 doors to those important areas are protected by a ward word. A password, basically, but a magical verbal one. Fortunately, after quite a lot of research from very old books, we think we have translated the ward word, tongue twister, that keeps the door to this ruin locked. The word is Verlin House. It was a very clever wizard many centuries ago. That ruin must have been where he done some secret research, as Verlin has supposedly never visited Pearl Island when he was alive. Oh, okay, so it's like his hidden base. To use the ward word, find the entrance and simply speak the word out loud. The ward should deactivate and allow you to enter. Collect all the books you can find and return them to me. Any questions? What were the ruins? All 3 ruins were once the pinnacle of magic. Wizards and witches would travel from across the globe to study at them. The magic community grew far quicker than anyone really expected, and it was at a time when magic was still very much an unknown power. Bigger and more destructive spells were being created, each ruin trying to make the strongest spell possible. It sounds very, I know where this is heading. The stronger the spell, the more unstable it was. If a person tries to cast a spell that was too powerful for them, it could have awful consequences. The Gampsey ruin was the first one to obliterate itself. Shortly after that, the Ofcus ruin done the same. Then the Serpent ruin was the last to go. It survived only a single century longer than the other two. After that, the world decided that magic should have a council to control what spells are legal and what spells should be banned. Every dangerous spell was wiped from history. More stable spells were created. This allowed magic to become available to everyone, and the Council of Willpower was established, a small group of people that would create all the spells we use today. Anyway, that's enough history. Get to the Gamsey Ruins, use the ward on the door, find the books, and return them to me at the guild. Anything else you find inside the ruins is yours to keep. Okie dokie, not a problem. I put so much lore into this, hey? So much lore. General store in the city has everything that you should ever need. Please, you must help me. My cat has gone missing and there's a couple of loose dogs around the city. Could you find my cat and return him to me? See, I knew I remembered the cat. I wonder if there's, like, missions in any of these houses. It's a chest. Attempt to pick the lock. I don't have any lock picks. I need to find some lock picks. Would I have put any quests inside these houses? Probably. There's a girl in here, so the queen is so pretty. We need to go and see. I need to search all these houses. I can't not search the houses. Okay, search this one. Nothing in there. Maybe there's nothing in them. Maybe I didn't put anything in them. But if I don't search them, I'm going to regret it, aren't I? If I miss a quest. I'm one of these people, I can't miss quests. I wonder what it would be like to live in New Kilgore. It doesn't sound like a very nice place. It sounds like a horrible place. In there, there's a chap sitting on a bench. Phew, this city's so big I have to take a break and sit down before getting all the way around. It is huge. Oh, I've got a sprint button there, haven't I? Yeah. There's someone in here. Cough, I have a cold sniff. Oh, bless him. Can I steal from this one? Attempt to steal, yeah, go. Ah, no, I always get caught. Are you kidding me? Every time. My luck must be, like, so poor. What is my luck? I thought my luck was... It's 50, isn't it? It said 50% chance. Yeah, luck is 50. Man, that sucks so much. When I get old, my dad said he would teach me how to cast magic. Ah, I just got taught too. I'm not very good at it, but I've started it. I think this is the last house, isn't it? Yeah, nothing in there. Okay, there's nothing in any of the houses that we missed. That's good to him. I wonder who the strongest mage in the world is. It will be me. It will be me. Okay. Husband works at the blacksmith. I've already met him. I said lockpick one. So it looks like if someone's in the building, you can steal from it. If no one's in the building, you have to pick the lock. I think it also did. Locked. What's this? Full sale. 75,000 gold. I have that. Okay, that's the cat though. This must be the missing cat. I better take it to her. Cat added to inventory. Really? Did you hear it meow? Missing cat I found in Pearl City. Okay, hang on, let's just turn that quest in. And then I promise we'll go and see the Queen this episode. I promise. I want to see the class for myself. Where's the cat? Oh, there she is. My cat, you found it. Thank you so much. Come on, Tiggles. You're staying inside for the rest of the day. Here, take this and help me out. I know it's not much. How much? 16 gold? Achievement. Here, kitty, kitty. Oh, man. Okay, so, fair enough. A little bit of gold. I can't expect too much gold. She's a young girl. Look at this. Okay, we're in the castle grounds now. What a cool looking castle. There's a signpost there. Pearl City Barracks. Okay, that's around to the left. Hope you're doing well. The Queen is such a calm person. And then this way is route to Lake Mystic. Okay, now let's go inside. Please wipe your feet. Look, but please don't touch. They're very polite. Okay, there's the Queen. Charlie, how lovely to meet. I need to stop doing voices. The people of Pearl City have only good things to say about you. I would like to thank you with this official Pearl City shield. Ooh, I hope that not only will it protect you in battle, but will remind you of how much Pearl City appreciates what you've done for us. I also hear you wanted to speak with me. What can I do? Talk about father. 2 cloaked figures murdered your father? Is there anything else? You know? Tell him about the cat. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. The cat those people saw in the cloaks is the Sabre, a flag of a group of people east of Pearl City. Nasty people that unfortunately I know very well. The Sabre have tried to take over Pearl Island for me for many years. Each scouting report I receive seems to get more and more concerning. However, there is something very strange about them. Their numbers are growing at an alarming rate. but the other towns and villages aren't reporting a decline in population. How can that be? How can they get stronger, but not gain people? There's definitely something strange going on out there, something that I'm not looking forward to finding out about. I have been trying to keep this quiet from the civilians of Pearl City and the surrounding areas, but rumours are circulating and it won't be long before they find out about the Sabre. Who are the Sabre? The Sabre started out being a single person, someone that was not happy when I was given the throne and started ruling the island. He managed to convince a tiny number of people that I shouldn't be sitting on the throne. For years, the Sabre rebellion totaled a measly 6 or 7 people. Recently, though, those numbers have jumped hundreds in only a matter of weeks. We just don't quite know what is happening out there. Who is the first Sabre? It pains me to say this, but we share the same blood. Vixor, my brother. He was the first Sabre and was exiled by the king, Alas King, our father, only a few days before he passed away. My father was ill and knew my brother would be a terrible ruler. He was always an evil, terrible person growing up. He didn't want to die knowing that Vixor was next in line to rule, so the only way to ensure that was to exile him. He was escorted out of the castle, out of the city, then forced to settle someplace away from here. He ended up setting a small camp south of New Kilgore, a camp that is a lot bigger now. Can I answer anything else? Where is New Kilgore? It doesn't sound like a fun place, does it? It is a mining town far east of Pearl City. In fact, the entire east side is far more dangerous than the west side. Kruger Swamp, Dead Man's Ridge, Chillmore, Darkspine Grove, Cold Blood Cave are all some of the locations east of Pearl City. In fact, Palo Pinto, the fishing town to the south, is the only friendly place you will find east of Lake Mystic, a lake that surrounds Pearl City and nearly dividing the island into 2 separate places. How is the Sabre growing? Where the Sabre is getting all of their new people from is completely mystery to me and my team. I am planning to send out another scout soon and try and gather more information about them. I could be a scout. Only a member of the Pearl City Guard can take a scout mission. Okay, how do I join the Guard? To join the Guard, you must be a citizen of Pearl City. To do that requires purchasing a house in the city. That was 75,000 though. There's currently one house for sale. It is a small house, but it's only 75,000 gold. Purchase house, 75,000 gold. I don't have that much money. I wonder if I ever coded it that if you got that much money, you could just buy it. I don't know. That would be hilarious. Purchase house. You don't have enough gold. Let me think. Oh, there is something else you can do. If you manage to do it, I will give you citizenship in Pearl City. Only a few hours ago, 2 people were killed just on the edge of Lake Mystic. My guard is struggling to figure out who done it. If my guard can't solve it, then it probably isn't going to be an easy case. However, if you do solve it, I will give you citizenship in Pearl City, allowing you to join the Guard. You can use the castle's back gate. It leads straight onto Lake Mystic and is very close to where the murders took place. Report back to me once the culprit has been found. The gate to Lake Mystic is easy to find. Just exit the castle, head round to the right. I saw the sign. Quest completed, Your Majesty. Received 1 Pearl City shield. Achievement, meet with the Queen. Okay, let's just check out this shield. Can I just equip this? Shield, Pearl City shield. It gives me some defense. It's our first piece of armor. Amazing. Okay, I think though, unfortunately, we're out of time for this episode. Can I go through any of these? Locked. Oh, we can go through that one. There's a jester back here. Hey, need me to make you laugh? That's my job. Tell me a joke. Haha, my jokes would never make you laugh. I'm only here because I might have an Easter egg. Okay, so I need to get 90 charisma. I'm not going to show you myself. I need to get 90 charisma. 90. What about 56 at the minute? If I somehow can get 90 charisma, he's got an Easter egg for me. That's hilarious. So he just told me I'm only here for an Easter egg. Can't go through that door. Okay, not a problem. Let's head out. And Lake Mystic is up and to the right here. And, ooh, spooky music ready for next episode. If you enjoyed the episode, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. Let's save the game. And we shall figure out this murder in the next one. Bye!